Hey everybody, Royce here with Shop Local Calgary, and I'm speaking today to Lori of Loree Photography. Did I get that right?
You
And
bet you did.
Shotgun Wedding, about her photography business and her new venture, Shotgun Wedding. So, Lori, tell us a little bit about how all of this has started, how it all came to be over the last 6 weeks here.
So I guess just to start from the beginning, I'm a wedding photographer. And so I've been shooting weddings for a decade. We've done over, photographed over 300 weddings. And so after 300 weddings, I thought, well, you know what, I can put together, a ceremony pretty well.
Hmm.
So what ended up happening was once the pandemic hit, I knew that Loree photography couldn't exist in 2020 as it currently stands. I mean,
Right.
nobody was going to be having 8-hour weddings. People are a little bit timid probably to start booking for next year, just all the unknowns out there.
Hmm.
And so I was just sitting there kind of racking my brain, like, what am I going to do to make a change and to adapt how I do business?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it just came to me. I'm like, you know what? We need to do elopements. And I wanted to use the name Shotgun Wedding just because I wanted it to be fun. I wanted it to be something different than, light and airy and in the mountains. I wanted it to be fun because that's what we wanted it to be.
Right.
So within a matter of days, had a website done, did all the work I needed to do, with the name, got everything ready and just launched it out there. And the response has been amazing. It's been a service that brides and grooms or couples are seeing, but they're like, I didn't even know that I needed this until I saw it. And as soon as they see the name Shotgun Wedding and, a couple of fun pictures, and they're like, this is what I need. I want to be married this year.
Yeah.
And I just want to do a shotgun wedding.
Well, it's perfect, right? Because like you're saying, all these people that my sister included, right, has a wedding lined up for the summer. Things are not as they were when they planned that, so they need to do something. Whether that's postpone it to next year, a lot of people are doing that, or
Yeah.
scale it back. And how does that look? And then here you come with a brand new product, which I love. I love the whole concept of it, and it sounds like it's taken off. It sounds like people are resonating well with it and enjoying it.
And there's been a couple of different reasons for that. We've got some couples who are still planning on hosting their big party next year. They still
Right.
want to have that, but they want to move on with this portion of their life. They've married themselves to that date, ever since
Yeah.
they've been engaged. That date means something to them. And so a lot of them are actually still choosing to get married on that date. And it's worked out really well because they can still have beautiful photos and a beautiful location. They're not just in their living room, with the JP and a couple of witnesses. They
Yeah.
can still have a fabulous, fun experience with it.
Right.
So we're getting those people. And then we're also getting the people that are just like, I'm done. I'm not even going to do a wedding next year. I'm just going to cut my losses. This is what I want. This is who I want to be with.
Yeah.
Let's just get married, get 2020 out of the way and move on to 2021.
I love it. Yeah, and you've got the whole package kind of put together. You've got you mentioned you could do it kind of anywhere, but you have a few locations you can suggest, I guess, or have lined up that can host these things.
Absolutely. I wanted to partner with a couple of locations because I wanted to have that cost built into the price. I
Right.
didn't want to have somebody come to me and say they wanted to get married in one location, and then I'd have to tell them, well, that's going to be an extra $500 or an extra $600. I wanted it to be like, you know what? You can have the marriage commissioner, you can have the photographer, and you can have the location, and this is the price.
Right.
And it allows for budgeting and it makes it easy. And I just, the two locations that we've chosen, like the actual wedding venues, they're stunning, and they both have like an indoor facility in case of rain. That was something that was really important to me
Right.
as well. Coming from an agricultural family, I'm always hoping for rain in the summer, but not on wedding days. But we do have provisions in place at those two places. And the other two locations we've chosen are ranches, just some beautiful pastures, just nature, that sort of thing. So two different types of things, but absolutely, we can go anywhere we want or anywhere you want. I mean, barring permits and where we're allowed to be and whatnot with regulations. But yeah, I just wanted to partner with two places that I know. I know the management of them. They're great to work with, and that's why we went that route.
That's awesome. And so you've put down it's a simple wedding package. It's everything they need though. So you've got the officiant, the location. What else am I missing? Oh, the photography package, right? Obviously, the reason that you put it all together. And turnkey solution for these people that are looking for options on how to go.
Totally. You know, I've had a couple of brides that have actually said to me, they said, I'm done planning. I don't want to have anything more to do with planning. I've spent the last year planning my wedding.
Yeah,
I don't want to plan anymore. Like hands in the air, I just don't care.
yeah,
And so by having, like you said, that turnkey, the turnkey price, like, I mean, it's as cheap as you're going to get for a wedding. You know,
right.
we've been able to, you know, work with officiants and even if you wanted to, now in Alberta, you don't even have to have an officiant. You can have a friend or a family member apply for a 1-day temporary marriage license to be able to marry you. So that's something that we can help point people in the direction of as well. So if they really wanted to have, you know, their dad marry them or a brother, you know, they can do that too. But yeah, so we just wanted to just keep it just to everything that they need to have a beautiful ceremony. And then they can add on after that if they want the flowers or the
All
cake
that, yeah.
or the videographer, but let's just keep it simple to begin with.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. And then also taking into account all of the changing social distancing kind of things that need to happen these days. And yeah, like you say, just take weddings are a big deal, right? You plan for them and all these things, moving parts, and then all of a sudden, starting from almost scratch, I guess, right? Yeah, I can imagine the burnout of decision making is done. And if you come and here's a package, it's all ready to go. It's beautiful. It's all there for you. Yeah, you've solved the problem, and that's why I think it's resonating so well. I think you put together a great solution for people, which is awesome to see.
Well, and that's
Um,
the thing too, like that social distancing that you had mentioned. I mean, that's
right,
something that we, you know, we've taken into consideration with these locations. You know, we're very careful to make sure that we are at that 15-person maximum for everyone, for every place. And just to make sure that everyone's safe, right? I mean, you know, making sure that I'm at a distance and that the commissioner is at a distance. And then, yeah, so just, you know, we're making it a safe place for people too, hopefully, and taking away as much risk as we can.
cool. So that's awesome, Lori. I've loved learning a bit about your business and what you've done. So congratulations on it. It looks like it's off to a great start. And then tell me a bit about, like, so obviously at the start of the pandemic, it did not, you were kind of worried about, okay, now what, you know, all of the revenue stream for the year is disappearing, right? And so um now today, after kind of going through and taking action on ideas like that, you're going to be okay through this pivot is going to help save you, hopefully.
It will, you know, it's going to be a great summer for me. And actually one of the added bonuses too is that by creating a business like this, I'm able to help out other
Mhm.
commissioners and other videographers and florists and these locations. You
Of
know, I'm
course.
able to help them too have business for this summer. So it's just a snowball effect for everybody in the wedding industry. And,
Yeah.
you know, my summer will be great. It won't be the level that it is, you know, as a wedding photographer financially, but it's, you know, it's going to keep me going for the year. And I love what I do. I don't want to stop doing it. I don't want to sit at home and, you know, and have to just collect money from the government, even though, like, thank God that we're getting it.
Right.
I want to do something. I don't, I want to get out there and I want to create cool artwork and help people. And I love business and I love small businesses and local businesses. And I want to do it all summer. So
Yeah. No, that's perfect. And like you say, it's helping people, right? And I think that looking for solutions and helping people, if you approach your business from that standpoint, you're going to create great things with it, which is evident with what you've built here. So congratulations, and wish you all the best with your summer and into the future. Hopefully we get back to kind of the more traditional type weddings for you, because I think that's probably where you'd rather be spending it. But at least you've got something to keep you kind of going through it. That's awesome.
it's fabulous. You know, I love small weddings. I could do my own ceremony was like 20 people. So,
Yeah.
you know, even though like I love the full day weddings, there's something particular about this that I love too, because I'll get to see and photograph all, you know, well, I guess there's 15 of us there, but you know, say 10 guests. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, I'll be able to help that couple really focus on their coordinate group of people. And
Yeah.
for that, that's a pretty cool way to do business too.
Absolutely. It'd be a memorable wedding season for sure.
Yes, it will.
So awesome. I'll let you go. Thanks for taking the time to chat with me today, Lori. I appreciate it, and I wish you all the best. And yeah, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm excited.
Thanks. Take care.